Hi everyone, David here with Precision Sails, and today we're doing a walk around for an Ericson 30 Mark II mainsail standard, and this is made with the Precision 300 series designer Dacron in the 7-ounce cloth. So let's start with this sail, and all sails come with a storage stuff sack and as well compression strap, and in this case we have the battens all wrapped up, pre-cut and ready to go. So with this customer, they're based on the Great Lakes, and anyone who has sailed on the Great Lakes, you know, you can go from nice and calm to just the snottiest blustery weather in a flash. So the great thing about this for a sail and a sailboat this size is that they've gone with the entry-level 300 series Dacron, and they've upgraded it with the reinforcement package, sometimes referred to as our offshore package. And in this case, this is an inshore package that's going to provide great life and durability and long life for the customer with their sail. So with this Ericson 30 mainsail, let's start down in the tack corner. And as we're walking around, I'm going to show you some of the upgrade features that you get with the offshore package. First thing, you'll notice the block reinforcements in the tack corner. This is the same deal with all three corners. So some great work with that by our team. Flipping this over, you'll notice we've got the foot cleat and the foot line for reinforcement there. Great work by our team on that. Along the foot, you'll notice there are 2 layers of tape. So instead of one, they've got the extra reinforcement to provide the prevention for ripping. And you'll notice on the edge of the block, there's 2 layers of stitching there. Working our way along the foot over to the clew. You'll notice the big clew slug they put on the sail. And as well, the great thing about the loose foot configuration is that it gives you some great shape to the sail, and also more options for control than with a fixed foot. So some great work with that. With our loose foot sails, it also comes with Velcro webbing, and this is meant for wrapping around the boom strap so you can pull down and provide more control, or if there's any flapping with the sail, you can use this to wrap around the boom strap for additional control. Now, as I was talking about with the offshore package or reinforcement package, you'll notice you've got the cross-stitching reinforcement block, so some great control there for the sail. Now, with this block over in the tack corner, this thing is about 4 to 5 feet long, going up the leech of the sail, so some great reinforcement there. As you can see, the layers of tape continue along there. And with this crosscut sail, that's easy for me to say, this crosscut sail, you'll notice we have 3 rows of stitching for connecting the cloth material in this crosscut configuration. Now, the other thing this customer opted is for 2 reef points. All sails come standard with 1 reef, and this customer requested the second one. The thing I'd like to point out is the attention to detail we put in with our reef points. You'll notice this clew corner at this reef point is pretty much the same number of layers right down at the foot. The other thing I want to point out is you'll see there's a reef belt that goes all the way to the luff of the sail. And again, the tack corner of this reef point pretty much matches the amount of reinforcement down at the foot. So you've got some great reinforcement when you're reefed in. You know there's not, with the additional pressure on the sail, you're not going to have any concerns about rips. The other thing I wanted to point out is along the reef belt, you'll notice that this grommet, besides being reinforced with the belt, there's an additional layer of block material in there too. So with this customer, all sails, depending on what size your boat is, come standard with partial battens. So actually, let's take a peek at this one. This is a tie-in batten. Batten goes in, and then it's tied around and the tension or pressure is put up against the batten end, and it puts a nice constant pressure along the leading edge of the sail. So let's work our way up the leash of the sail. Here's the second reef point, same attention to detail and reinforcement as you have at the first reef point. The customer also opted for the number for their sailboat, and as well the insignia, so that looks great on this boat. The other thing I should point out with the reinforcement package, we have leech seam wedges, so this provides additional reinforcement. This is often a place where sails shred, and so this gives some nice additional insurance for the customer for that type of reinforcement. Here's the tie-in batten, highest one. Let's flip around and take a walk around the other side. Great stitching and work reinforcement by our team there. Okay, working our way down the luff of the sail. Let's focus on this. So here we have a mast slider and some great stitching around the webbing there. Now we've got the grommet, and then in addition to that, you'll notice there is plastic reinforcement. So what that does, it protects against chafing when the sail is flexing and there's pressure up against the grommet. So some great work on that. And in addition, we have the half moon reinforcement patch too. So great reinforcement on that. Now, we're about halfway down the sail. I'm gonna point out this additional belt. So in addition to the 2 layers of tape, you'll notice a 3rd layer of material or reinforcement comes out, and then it goes all the way back down to the tack of the sail. So that's another feature that you get with the offshore reinforcement package to provide that additional protection against the forces on the sail. So there you have it. This is a beautiful sail, and if you like a quote for your boat, or if you have an Ericson 30 or any size Ericson and you're sailing it on the Great Lakes or any coastal sailing, definitely give us a call and we'll provide a quote to you very quickly. Thanks for watching.